And we are live. Thank you, everyone, for joining me and my wonderful guest on this cosplay Halloween edition. Thank you for watching Dan-A-Plooza. Let's go ahead and introduce the wonderful cosplay guest. Right below me is Marcy Lay. Um, diagonally from me is Daner666. And right across from me is Valkyria Rose.
Hello.
So thank you everybody for joining us, and ladies, welcome back to Dan-A-Plooza.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm happy to be back. I'm a little disappointed there's no Wayne's World though, but that's okay.
Oh, did I tell you I was going to be Garth or something? I think.
We
I think
talked about it. We joked about it. I almost like teased out this wig and was gonna join you.
so. Well, I'll have to make it up to you. I'll do it next time. You write me an
Not
IOU.
worthy.
um, so, um, do you want to let the audience know all of the characters that you have decided to portray tonight? We'll start with Marcy.
Yeah, so I did if you've ever seen Sailor Moon, I am doing a witchy version, got some spells, um,
Oh,
of Sailor Venus.
nice.
So this is my first time wearing this, so I'm super excited to rock it out.
All right, thank you, Marcy. And Daners?
Harley Quinn, duh.
And finally, Valkyria.
I'm just a vampire.
I was thinking either vampire or Sarah Sanderson. I didn't know which one.
I have that. I have her.
I could see you crushing it as her. I could totally see that. You've got like the adorable, but like kind of like, the teeth. So
Definitely, definitely. Um, so, welcome to the panel. Is What do you look forward most to this kind of like Halloween season? We'll start with Valkyria.
Yeah, so next weekend for the 29th, a historic building that I work for, the Bell Mansion, we're having a masquerade ball. And there's going to be a costume contest and dancing and all that. It's going to be super fun. I'm actually the costume judge for that. I'll be going as Victorian Beetlejuice, and my friend is going as Victorian Lydia.
That's very nice. You'll have a great showtime, I'm sure you will. All right, and we'll now move on to Daners.
The candy. That's what I look most forward to.
No doubt. Do you have a favorite one?
Anything chocolate.
There you go. And finally, Marcy.
I love passing out like little goodie bags or like I love passing out candy. So I always go and I get like the big candy bars because we don't have a lot of kids around here, and I just love seeing like people's faces like their minds are blown when they get a big candy bar, and I just like remember that as a kid that always made my Halloween. So I'm a little sad you didn't say Jawbreakers though. I could see that being a Harley Quinn candy.
Maybe some double bubble.
Very, very cool. As always, I look forward to all the movies that play on like AMC and Freeform. I'm a big fan of the Treehouse of Horror Simpsons, so that's what I always look forward to. Um, so, uh, do you have a favorite Halloween costume, maybe from your past? We'll start with Marcy.
Oh, I'm a cosplayer, so that is a tough question. I have to say my favorite one might have been whenever for Halloween, it was whenever I was little, I did Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls, but it scared the crap out of my cat, and like it was still when we had those big like masks, before, I don't know if you guys had like the plastic masks and everything, but it was just hilarious. And I felt so bad for my poor cat, but I also like couldn't see where they were. They were like running around me, but I couldn't see through the mask. And it just, I look back on it and it's always a laugh. And, you know, always love Powerpuff Girls.
Then that's a great costume. Did you do the line because she's hardcore? I don't know if you remember from the show.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was obsessed. I did like everything on point. Like I was obsessed with Halloween as a kid and had so many Halloween costumes. So, you know, you could see it today why I'm a cosplayer.
Okay, and we'll move next to Valkyria.
Oh, geez. You know, I had to go with this year because this year I will be Sarah Sanderson, and she is a cosplay I have been wanting to do ever since I was a kid. She was my idol, so finally being able to do her is just an honor. And I already did a photo shoot with her, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, you look just like her," and I was like, "Thank you. I can die happy now. Like I have achieved all my life goals."
Nailed it. And finally, Daners.
Uh, um, so funny. I had all this time to think about a costume and I can't come up with one. Pass.
pass pass it on. We'll pass it on to me. Let's see. It has to be when I was a child and when I saw Jurassic Park and I was Dr. Alan Grant for Halloween. I was like 8 years old, and I don't know if you remember. My mom used to get like the legs pantyhose, you know, and they come in the shape of an egg. So I took those and made them like dinosaur eggs, and I put them in a little sack and carried them around. So
That is so creative.
Adorable.
not till she found eggs and there were spots on them and everything, and I was like, I don't know. But yeah, so that's always one of my favorites. But do we have a favorite Halloween character or villain? We'll start with Valkyria.
Well, if you know me, I am known for Beetlejuice, so I have to say Beetlejuice. He is an icon. And I have done so many variations of him just because
Uh-huh.
I love his personality. He's a creep, and it's just great watching Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. So he's my favorite.
Do you have a favorite line of his that you like to say? I mean, other than it's showtime.
It has to be. I've seen The Exorcist about 160 times, and it gets funnier every single time I watch
it. Oh, that's great. I love that. That's such a great movie. I know that they're thinking about making a second one, so we shall see. Let's move on to Daners.
I am a villain.
24/7.
Seriously.
I should have known better.
Well, I mean, come on now.
who am I playing? All right, and finally we'll go to Marcy.
So this was a recent discovery, but I don't know if you've ever seen like the original Halloween Town movies.
Yes, I have.
But the grandma in that movie is
Aw.
or guess not villain. That's not technically a villain. Or did you say Halloween character or Halloween
Yeah, I
villain?
said villain or character.
Okay, well, we'll go character. She's kind of a villain when you think about it. She's really mean and doesn't listen to anybody. But she's just so funny, and she really like if you were to take my grandma and put her on a screen, like she even looks the same.
Oh wow.
So it just frustrates me and warms my heart. She was a very stubborn woman, and I saw that the other day, and I never like put that together, and I was like, huh, okay. So
Debbie Reynolds is an amazing actress. I love
She
watching
is.
Halloween Town movies.
Yeah, I never realized like how cheesy they were too. I just had COVID and I had a lot of free time, so I went back and watched like every single old Halloween special. Yeah, we grew up with some cheesy movies as children.
We
Growing
did.
up with the best.
So, moving forward, what do you have a favorite like Halloween song that you like to hear or theme? We'll start with Daners.
Ah, come on! Good grief! Oh, I guess the Halloween theme.
It's great. It's a classical theme. They actually ran out of money to make that theme, so I know John Carpenter's dad worked on it as a last minute thing to add to the film. It's so iconic. So
Really? I didn't know that.
yeah, yeah, they ran out of money to pay the film because the music was the last thing to put in. They didn't have any money, so he went to his dad and he did the piano, and that's where you get those kind of bars, when you hear them playing the song. So let's move on to Valkyria.
I'm totally not looking at a Halloween playlist right now.
Siri, what is?
Honestly, it either be the Ghostbusters theme or the Halloween Town theme. That one's a good classic one. That one brings back like my inner child when I hear
yeah.
that. Like I need to sit down now and do nothing else but watch all of the movies.
There you go. And Marcy?
Hands down, Monster Mash. I play that constantly and I drive everybody nuts. I love that song.
That is a great choice. For me, I feel like it's the Nightmare on Elm Street, that theme song, especially when Tuesday Night sang the cover of that song. I know it's not really a Halloween song, but that's kind of like one I enjoy.
I counted.
So let's ask Marcy, are you working on any future cosplays for the rest of this year or 2023?
Too many.
Too many.
Too many.
Infinite.
I'm trying to start a like kind of a woman's power thing going on here where I want to do business versions of all of my favorite characters. So I just did Business She Goes, so that was my first in the series. And then I'm going to try to do some, because I do all the Sailor Scouts, I'm going to try to do some of those as business versions as well. And I'm trying to find one that's like super off the wall that you wouldn't think would be like a business professional, but I haven't quite pinned that one down yet. So that's my next goal.
All right. Well, keep us updated, and anything you want, we share in the Dan-A-Plooza Facebook page. So keep us updated.
Will do. Thank you.
What about you, Valkyria?
None for this year. Just because I'm focusing on school, so I have a college budget right now. But I have a lot of plans for next year.
All right, and Daners?
So I'm working on revamping my classic Harley Quinn suit. Also, I have a lot on the list. I have a lot on the bucket list, and my ultimate goal is to be Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I just want to be a ninja rat. A talking ninja rat. I don't know why. But
Because talking ninja rats are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They are very wise.
I just woke up one day and I'm like, I really want to cosplay a Splinter. I don't even know how I'm gonna go about it. I just feel like it's so off the wall, and that's why I want to do it. That and lemming, like a lemming from that classic old '90s computer game.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the
Okay.
lemming?
Yes.
Yeah, but I would have to like latex the crap out of my mouth so I get that like weird big rounded face. But yeah, I want to be. I want to be. My life long goal is to be Splinter.
That would
Well,
be so much work, but you got to do it now.
Yeah.
I have to see this.
Yeah.
yes, that would be radical.
I've never seen anybody pull off Splinter. That's the other thing too. I never see Splinter. I see
Mhm.
turtles, lots of turtles,
Yeah,
but I never see Splinter.
this is very true.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It'll be great to see when you have it complete. You'll have to let us know, Daners, so we can
Next
share it.
Halloween goals.
Yes.
Go.
No.
For myself, it's Doc Brown from Back to the Future. So,
Okay.
It would look cool.
yep. I'm trying to do the Western one, so the Western
Oh,
Doc Brown.
that would be a hoot. Oh, he's such a fun character to do.
He is.
You just get to run around and act crazy and scream, "We need to go back!"
Exactly. So that's the one I'm looking forward to. So maybe next year I'll get around to it. But so are any of you working on any new projects outside of cosplay? Valkyria?
Outside of cosplay, no. Again, I'm in school right now, so I'm focusing on getting my degree.
Okay. I remember. What is it again that you're studying?
Mortuary science.
Mortuary. That's what I thought it was. And what about you, Daners?
I am working on creating my own characters, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also working on modeling more and definitely working on releasing my comic. It still needs to be colored. And I've just succumbed to the fact that I'm probably going to have to pay someone to color it because it's a lot and I just don't have the time. So, yeah, hopefully by next Halloween, it will be finished and the Kickstarter will be up.
All right. We look forward to that. If you're looking as far as someone to color, I may know somebody, say, know some artist friends if you're interested. If not, but just let me know. They might be able to help you out.
Oh, I appreciate it, but we actually have somebody lined up.
Okay. Alrighty. Understood. And Marcy?
I have too many things I'm doing right now, honestly. One thing I'm really trying to do is like perfect some of my baking skills. My biggest challenge is that I try to cook without, like I try to use natural ingredients, which causes a lot of, especially like I try to use almond milk over regular milk or different types of like organic or plant sugars over like cane sugar.
Mhm.
That's a problem when it comes to textures and appearance. So I'm trying to perfect some way of making those things and making them healthier, and it's just not always going well. You know, it tastes good, it just doesn't look that good.
You can't have your cake and eat it too, sweetheart.
Yeah, I'm learning that.
Oh, you'll make it, Marcy.
One day,
He'll
day,
do it.
One
maybe.
day.
Oh, it's just the worst because I'll make something and then like I'll have to eat it you know, because it can't go to waste. So I'll make like a terrible dinner and I'm like, hey, here's dinner. And, you know, me and my boyfriend are sitting there and I'm like, you don't have to tell me it's good as we sit there eating like this awful meal. So not all the time, not all the time. I'm a good baker, just not whenever I, you know, perfecting recipes is work.
Indeed, it is. uh, so, let's see what else. Awkward silence. Uh, do you have a favorite TV show that was maybe like the Halloween that had a Halloween episode that you can think of? Let's start with Daners.
Hi. So, okay. All right. So, as a kid, it wasn't necessarily a show as much as it was a movie, but it was a TV movie originally. Hocus Pocus
Oh yeah.
was a TV movie, and you were only able to watch it on the Disney Channel around Halloween until it
Yeah.
became a cult classic, and then it got released. And I remember when it first got released, and I was like, oh, I can buy it and watch it whenever I want.
Yeah. Oh, what a good one. That's definitely a good one. We'll go to Marcy.
So recently it's become the Bob's Burgers episodes because they have so many Halloween specials that I could just sit there and I've probably seen them all. Like I'm psyched as I smack everything off my desk. I'm Italian, I talk with my hands. But I've cycled through, I've seen every Halloween special and I'm like cycling through again because they're just so funny to me and like the costumes in that show are hilariously creative. So so good.
Yeah, I enjoy that. I enjoy I think they were trying to make a dragon costume. Do you remember that when they're trying to
Yes.
make the dragon costume for Jean and Tina? And I think one of mine is I forget. I think Tina, she went as a mummy, but she was like a mommy or something like that. Like she was
Yeah, a
playing on words
mummy
on
and she had
that.
the little
Yeah.
baby.
And let's go to Valkyria.
I can't think of like any like Halloween special episodes, but like when I was a kid, there was a show that came out on Disney Channel called My Babysitter's a Vampire. And it started off with
Yes.
a movie first that came out around Halloween and then became a TV show, and it was one of my favorites.
That's a good one.
You guys remember when we were younger, all the like shows had the best like Halloween episodes. Like Roseanne had an awesome Halloween episode.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna totally watch that tonight. Ah.
So I mean, I remember being scared crapless of that episode of Roseanne, and we had such great shows and movies as a kid. What happened to TV?
Netflix
went down the
streaming.
The chat is kind of blowing up some, so I've been answering that. Lots of support, and somebody was commenting on the Hocus Pocus theatrical release, and
that would be my boyfriend.
Okay. There's like a paragraph.
Oh, Nathan made up a good point. Scary Godmother.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I haven't heard that in a while.
Yes.
I was actually just talking to my boyfriend that Scary Godmother will probably be my Halloween costume next year.
That one did actually scare me. Like the animation, like I was a bit older and I wasn't like as into it at first, but the animation actually scared the crap out of me. Like that and James and the Giant Peach were the two animations, and Caroline. All three of those still give me nightmares.
Mm-hmm. It was it's a weird animation.
It was. Oh, the beady eyes, man. Beady eyes, they get me.
Definitely. for myself, it was they had Ghostbusters because I watched Ghostbusters growing up. So they had an episode when Halloween was forever, and the main ghost, he was like a pumpkin. His name was Sam Hain, and he came from Ireland. And I just thought it was just the way he talked and everything. It was such a great episode. So that was one that I looked forward to that aired on TV. I think it aired on Prime, and then they aired regularly. So
We need more of this. What am I gonna watch next? Because I've cycled through all the old cartoons, but I didn't even think of I only I watched a lot, but mostly cartoons. So I totally forgot about Roseanne.
Yeah, and you know what I used to watch too around Halloween time? The crazy, creepy magicians that would come out. Like they would do like that gory magic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I tucked that one away for a reason.
right back up.
Yeah, I remember so many cool things that were on TV around Halloween time. Halloween was so big when we were younger.
That's what I wish streaming services would have, just like a click play and go through all of the Halloween specials. Like I was looking for something like that. Like I wish I could just like put it on and it's just nothing but Halloween specials. Because that's all I want to watch. They do it for Christmas.
Oh, I know.
But not Halloween.
Oh, bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, Dan.
Sorry.
We scared him away.
We're taking over this chat. Dan was like, peace. I'm out.
The scariest thing of all, the loading screen.
Oh no.
I wish I had. Oh,
go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say I wish we had like the sound effects to do like the do do do.
Right.
Do 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 do.
Okay, what's your guys' favorite Halloween candy?
Oh, depends on the year. Three Musketeers or Reese's.
So I used to be able to answer like favorite stuff, but I like everything.
That's fair. For me, it's like any sour candy or candy corn. I love candy corn.
I used to love it so much, but too much. Like I could eat like 2 pieces and then I just like feel sick. It sucks. Like I just want to eat so much candy, and like now like a fun size bar just gets to me. It's so frustrating.
I feel like candy corn's the redheaded stepchild of Halloween candy.
It's like it's either you love it or you hate it. Like there's no. It's like pineapple on pizza.
I've never had pineapple on pizza actually.
Neither have I.
On pizza.
Huh?
No, sis, that ain't it.
Exactly.
That's
Oh.
my magic act. No, there was a power issue. I fixed it, but you thought maybe I did a Houdini and disappeared on you.
We just figured there was too much testosterone going on in this chat, so you just kind of were like, "Hey."
I deleted myself, erased.
Sorry, I said testosterone because I'm stupid. Estrogen.
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 No, there was a slight power hiccup and an issue with my laptop, and I repaired it quickly and came back. So I apologize for the brief delay. But
favorite Halloween candy, go.
Oh, so we're on me.
Yeah. We kept it going.
You've been going for a while.
You don't like being in the spotlight?
No, I don't mind it. It's just getting the brain back together. But it's Reese's peanut butter cups. Always Reese's peanut butter cups all the time. I even had the Frankenstein Reese's peanut butter cups, so those are pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard of those.
I saw somebody commented like the pumpkins. Do you guys notice a difference? Do you like the pumpkin Reese's or the cup Reese's better? I
The
think I'm
pumpkin's
partial to the pumpkin.
Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, normal Reese's cups are like crunchier or crispier than the pumpkin.
Yeah, I think I like the pumpkin better.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm so hungry.
I'm addicted to the Frankenstein ones. Like there was a bag of 30 and now there's like 5 left.
Frankenstein? I haven't seen those yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen
They're
the
like
Frankenstein.
green and the normal chocolatey but green on the bottom of it, So it's kind of like got a little different taste, but I said I'll have a couple and then that turned to 25. Luckily they were bite size.
Yeah, I like the bite size for that reason now. Like, that's the part that sucks about getting older is like you're aware of like the calories and sugar content of what you're eating.
Not me. I just eat it and I go, I'll deal with it later.
I think that's
Yeah,
what
Dan.
baking ruined that for me because ever since I started baking, like I drive out, like, don't go grocery shopping with me because I read every single little thing on there.
Noted.
I feel like you would read and I would just eat. I'd probably read what you're eating. So
I wish I could turn that off. I wish I could.
I usually feel like if I eat something like that and then I eat like celery, it makes it all better, but not really. But I just try to I try to combinize it. I'm like 20 chocolates, celery stick.
With the large fries and Diet Coke.
Yeah, with a large fried Diet Coke.
That's
That
what
kills
I
me
do.
because you guys know like diet's worse than regular soda, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know.
I still like diet better. Not even like I'm that weirdo. I like the taste of diet soda better than regular soda.
No.
Yeah, I'm the
Nah,
one out on that.
You
That
can
is
have
my
all
pineapple
of
on pizza.
See, I'm Gatorade, so I drink the Gatorade. So
my bloodstream is Mountain Dew. Probably.
yeah, mine's Gatorade.
Oh, Mountain Dew voltage. I can
Mhm.
destroy some Mountain Dew voltage.
There you go.
And I have a new addiction to Bang.
Oh
Bang's
yeah, which
I
flavor?
heard they're going out of business though. Is that a real thing? Or was that just a
I saw a meme about it.
I hope not. But my favorite Bang flavor is the black cherry vanilla.
Oh, it's a good one. I like that and
Yeah.
the cotton candy.
I like the cotton candy and I like the rainbow or the unicorn rainbow or whatever it's called, or sparkle farts or whatever. And
yeah, I just drink it.
I am now intrigued. I've never had this, but now I need this.
Oh, it's exclusive. Rainbows and all.
rainbow sparkle fart Bang.
Yeah. It's for
You
the
know
holiday
what?
season.
They need to hire you for. They need to hire you for their marketing.
Exactly. If I see it in the store, I know who needs credit for it. I'm gonna send a picture.
They just have weird flavors.
Definitely.
But yeah, the cotton candy one and the rainbow whatever, rainbow poop whatever, is patent pending. It's good, but it gets too sweet.
Mhm.
Oh yes, it does. Too sweet.
Yeah, they would need, like, for me, like, I don't know, I can't have that much caffeine. I like, things happen. But I wish they made, like, do they make mini versions?
Oh.
No.
Darn, I feel like
No.
that would help, like, offset all that sweetness, like, to just do, like, a little one. But yeah, I guess somebody said that they did go out of, or chapter 11, so that's sad.
R.I.P.
I guess.
Rip.
Rip.
I like them
It's
better
okay.
than lobsters.
Yeah,
Well-
they are better than monsters.
Opportunity, you
True.
know, get their licenses and bang sparkle farts. Boom, there you go. New business venture.
We have a lot of comments blowing up right now, so trying to read some
Sparkle
of
parts?
them.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's gonna be trending later.
It's a Harley.
um. So let's see. Um, do you have maybe a favorite Halloween special, Marcy?
Didn't we do that already?
You already asked that one.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. You said Halloween TV. Yeah, special. Do you have like a kind of like a favorite Halloween like mask
You know
What?
what
other
really
than the
creeped
one
me
you're
out?
wearing, Dana?
Have you seen those photos like circulating of like the 1920s Halloween costumes?
Mhm.
Yes.
Those things terrify me. Oh, like I want to find one of those for decor because I've that like those costumes are terrifying compared to anything we have now.
I am legally obligated to say Ghostface.
So, I don't know. When I was a kid, I hated masks. I was terrified of masks. Eh, but now they don't bother me, but I don't like wearing them.
Mm-hmm.
Like the full head masks,
Oh,
if
yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
They're too hot.
they get humid in there.
You know what it is? I don't know if it's like a form of claustrophobia or if it's like this. I don't like the smell, like the smell of them.
The latex.
Really, yeah, it just really gets me. And just the thought of having something like I went as Sam from Trick or Treat a couple years ago, and for a majority of the time, I had the mask like on my head. Not over my head where I was just wearing it almost like a hat. So it was like resting. So it's like it was there, but not I didn't have it all the way on.
Is that's the pumpkin, right?
It's
It
a
wasn't
kinda.
it wasn't the pumpkin one. It was the latex
burlap?
one with the burlap. Yeah, but
Thank you.
So-
Okay.
that was also before they released an actual burlap mask, which
Oh, okay.
I would have much rather preferred that because it would have looked a lot better. Whereas this mask that they first released when like Spirit got the licensing for Trick or Treat made my head look huge.
Hmm.
And Sam has a small head because he's a little kid.
Mhm.
He's a little
True.
demon kid.
He's
So
got issues.
so I wasn't a big fan, but yeah, I guess I don't have a favorite mask.
I
Sorry.
feel like latex masks also just like smell really weird.
Yeah.
This is true. Yeah.
Like I did Inosuke from Demon Slayer, and I had like I got like the boar's head. And half the time I do what you prop it up on your head and wear it that way because I couldn't handle the smell. Like I don't know, something was happening. I was feeling all sorts of weird after wearing that thing for a while.
Yeah.
Like no wonder the character's kind of nuts because if you're wearing that all day, you gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely say the one that I like is the one I bought recently. I got the one from Return of the Living Dead that looks like just like the poster. It's kind of like the zombie mask and the mohawk. So
Nice.
I don't think I've ever worn latex. Not a kid, yeah, but like more recently, it's been resin mask. Like I did Huntress and Susie from Dead by Daylight, and they're made out of resin, so like a lot easier to wear.
that's very cool. So let me get back to asking a cosplay question. Do you have a favorite cosplay prop there, Marcy, that you made or bought for your cosplay?
Favorite? Oh, my Harley Quinn hammer. I love that thing. Yeah.
Want to say.
Took my answer.
Sorry. It's okay. There's been a few times where that hammer has accidentally clocked me in the head, spinning it around. Oh, it's so much fun though.
That's
Question though, do you prefer the hammer or the bat? I'm not a big bat fan.
I prefer the hammer because my husband and I actually work together, and we actually built this gigantic hammer. It's and originally, so when I first did Harley, I did Harley Quinn from Arkham City, and I did the bat because it was easier, and I just took like the plastic kids bat thing, and I spray painted the crap out of it, and I just doctored it up. Which, I mean, that was cool and all until the paint started chipping off of it. But the hammer that my husband and I made cannot come close to a bat. So I definitely have to go with the hammer. And plus it's more iconic, I feel like, to Harley than the bat. The bat's new.
Yeah, I'm not a big bat fan, but I definitely, do you have,
I don't like the bat either.
I'm guessing you have photos of it somewhere because I really want to creep on all your Harley stuff.
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. I'm sure you have your information on here, so yeah, you're gonna get a bunch of spam love and comments after this.
Oh, I love it. Yes. Oh, I hope we can twin sometime.
Oh, I have like so many renditions of Harley Quinn, so.
Oh my God. So, okay, not to take over this panel, I do apologize. But so I also have Infinite Crisis Harley Quinn pajama party, and I posted on Reddit, and there was apparently a multitude of fanboys, I guess, if you want to call it that swore up and down. They're like, "Oh, that's not even Harley Quinn. She doesn't wear a giant onesie." I'm like, really? Read a comic. Learn something.
That is too funny. Yeah, I have no comments to say when people say stuff like that. It's just,
yeah.
Jester suit, like, come on, like, that's essentially what it is.
Yes. And let's ask the same question to Valkyria Rose. Do you have a favorite prop that you've maybe worked on or bought for any of your cosplay?
It would either be my purple lightsaber because I'm a huge Star Wars nerd, and it's an actual like battle ready lightsaber, so I can fight with it. Awesome. Or it would be my axe for Huntress, which someone on Etsy made for me, and she actually used an actual like wooden handle, and so like it has the weight of an actual axe, and it's so fun to swing around.
Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. We have a fan question. So I'm going to go ahead from the chat. I'm going to go ahead and ask this fan question. They asked, if you could be the final girl in a horror movie, what monster would you want to go up against? Let's start with Marcy.
I'm trying to sort through all of the the classic Halloween monsters. Do I win? That's
sure.
The question.
You know, if you're the final girl, I would assume you win.
Okay, I win. Who am I gonna go up? What are some monsters out there? Now I'm blanking.
Well, Universal.
Yeah.
Are we going with just Halloween or monster movies?
I think it's open.
You know what? Nope. I got it. Monster movies, kaiju. I wanna beat a kaiju. There we go. Pacific Rim.
There you go. And we'll go to Valkyria next.
If I had to go up against a monster,
Mm-hmm.
it would be Dracula, and it wouldn't become a horror movie. That's all I can say.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Do I win if I also become a vampire? I feel like that's a win.
Yeah, could be a win-win. And Daners?
So, like, okay, Universal monsters or like any
We'll say any.
classic. Okay, can it be like? You know what? Frankenstein's monster. And
good
I
one.
wouldn't go up against him. I would be like the little girl from Monster Squad.
Oh, there you go.
I'd be like, I don't care that you're like pieces of different people, or that you're ugly, or that you're a monster. I want to be your friend because I'm weird.
Friends till the end.
Yeah, being friendly isn't weird. Maybe in today's society it's a little, but
And we have another question. Do you want me to go ahead and ask the other fan question? It is a little out there. What's your favorite Halloween decoration? And if they came to life, would you train it to be your pet? You want to start with Valkyria?
So my dad is really into Halloween, and we used to decorate like our entire house. And outside on our porch, we had this little skeleton guy who was wearing a tuxedo, and he would talk as he walked by, and like he was just like this really like funny gentleman. Like I forget all the lines that he used to say, but he was just so entertaining, and I would sit outside and make him talk for like hours. And if he came to life, I would absolutely have him as a pet. He'd be my little butler.
Be all there and proper for you. Daners?
I actually have a similar story, but it involves an inflatable skeleton. That started out, that was supposed to be a Halloween decoration, but when I was a kid, I thought it was like my best friend. And I would carry that around with me everywhere, and I called him Mr. Bones. That's why every skeleton we have from the going forward was always Mr. Bones in his memory. I would sleep with him. This guy, this inflatable Mr. Bones was like my end all be all. And I remember he deflated, and I was hysterical crying. And again, I was a kid. I swear to you, I was a kid. This was yesterday. No. Yeah, I would absolutely love for him to come back, and I wouldn't have to train him. But instead, I would have that. So you know how like Home Depot sells like those really huge skeletons?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would want Mr. Bones to come back like that, and I would train him to do things for the house.
Be a great roofer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right?
Somebody's commenting about the kitty.
Yeah. This is loose. Ironically, my Halloween decoration, I have a giant inflatable black cat that looks almost exactly like him. You
Aw.
could see where this is going, but it lights up and it shakes its head back and forth, and I would love nothing more for that thing to come in life, and like I would get rid of my car and just ride this cat everywhere. Like,
Awesome.
um, I guess I can answer as well too. Uh, so growing up, we used to have kind of like this. My mom did like a lot of ceramics and everything, and jack o' lanterns, and there was this pumpkin, and there was a spider on top of it, and he had a top hat on, and it would play music, and I used to go and play music, and then there was also candy in there as well. So I feel like it would be that pet, just because I like the spider character, and he wore a top hat similar to hats I wear. So
You should create a costume based on that.
Mhm.
I definitely could. I forget the song. It was very like certain, like a high pitched song and everything, and it would play this melody. So, before we wrap it up, is there anything else you would like to say or promote here on Dan-A-Plooza?
Um, if you guys want to see me at a convention, I'll be at Days of the Dead Chicago on November 18th through the 20th,
So
I'll
make
be-
sure you check that out.
crawling around as my character Adeline and causing absolute mayhem.
Oh, that's gonna be very, very cool. Daners and Marcy, do you have anything?
I got
uh,
nothing.
just I did have a quick break because I had a surgery and then COVID, but I'm
Oh
doing my
man,
best to be back, and that
yeah.
I really hope to get some new things up here soon. And this is actually the first thing I've done in a little bit, so I was excited to be here tonight and finally in good health. Ugh.
We're
Yeah,
glad you're feeling better.
I was a little nervous because like yesterday morning I was just like coughing the whole day, and I was like, oh my gosh,
Oh
I don't want to
no.
like come up here and then the whole thing is just be like, not fun.
uh, I would just, I could just dub. I can, do your voice if you're Calvin.
Actually,
Like,
you could have done Juno. You could have done Juno from Beetlejuice. It would have worked.
Oh
oh,
yes.
perfect. Well, now
Yeah,
I
there
know
you
in case
go.
she comes back. I've got a backup plan. Thank you.
There you go. All right. Well, I'd like to thank these amazing ladies for joining the cosplay panel, Dan-A-Plooza. So let's give it up for Valkyria Rose, Daner666, Marcy Lay. Thanks for watching Dan-A-Plooza. Everyone enjoy and have a great Halloween. And we'll see you next month on Dan-A-Plooza on November 4th. Take care and have a good night.